Hello, people, and welcome to the Organised Nonsense Podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Smith. Well, one of your hosts. And
Yes.
I'm
Don't you
with...
forget that. Don't you forget.
Yeah,
I've been
he gets his own radio show.
I've been practicing.
The only reason he introduces is because he hits record.
Yeah. That's really the only reason.
Yeah.
I'm here with Sean Reedy and Christian Broderick.
No, I'm not. I'm actually, not.
What?
No, I am. Oh, wait, yeah.
What?
I don't know if that joke went.
Christian, who's having
What
an identity crisis of some point.
Christian, he's got too much going on up here, you know?
What?
I don't know.
More along the lines of not enough.
Yeah. So, some shit happened.
Star
this
Wars
week.
trailer.
There was a Star Wars trailer. That was kind of cool. Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, like I think the bigger thing was the hordes of people queuing for tickets to it.
Have you
For the trailer?
I would have pre-ordered tickets, but I don't know where I'm gonna be in 2 months, so
I would have pre-ordered
Why?
tickets, but I don't care enough about Star Wars.
I do care. Also, the Navan Cinema, it doesn't have ticket pre-orders.
Our cinemas probably do.
It also has. Also, the Navan Cinema only has one screen, so it can only show one movie.
It has 5 screens, I think. Yeah, 5 screens. Which is poor.
Not that low, I suppose.
And the last time I was there, there was a piece of chewing gum on the back of my chair, which meant that hoodie is now in the bin. Ridiculous. So, other trailers released this week include the...
Maybe because we're not going to be able to do our...
What?
Maybe we can, because... When is this episode going up, Kevin?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Like usual.
Can we delay it a little bit? Because we're not going to have, what episode next week. We need to have our... This is going to be our a Halloween or spoopy episode.
Spooky.
If you know.
We'll do a spoopy episode tomorrow or whatever. Just be like...
But,
Tomorrow?
Sunday.
Yeah, I guess.
We could record it next Friday.
Or...
No, I'm going to be gone too Friday.
Okay.
God damn it,
Okay,
Christian.
I have an idea, I'll tell you after.
This is like
Don't
the
worry.
plot of a sitcom episode where the friend is being taken away by the girlfriend. Except it's happening in real life and it's Christian.
They're big inverted quotes.
Percent of your humor. Yeah.
There are big inverted comments around girlfriend.
Oh no, they're official now apparently.
Yeah. After how many months of, she's not my girlfriend, ugh,
What?
5-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't say you haven't been doing that, Christian.
Yeah.
You did that for a good few months.
Well,
Yeah, it was like...
it's not like anyone watches this
like-
show. Who's watching right now?
We have an average of 3 viewers a week.
I
I know, and some of them from completely different countries and speak completely different languages.
I assume RTE will be watching this in about a week and a half. For reasons that we may get into later if we get bored enough.
Yeah. We should probably make a really safe episode soon, just to sort of ease them in.
No, then in my email, I was like, I did the Coded Dodger podcast and various other podcasts of various sizes and scopes. I didn't mention this podcast by name.
No, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. That would have been a very bad idea.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. And in we started on trailers, and let's continue with trailers, just because this week the much-needed story trailer for Just Cause 3 came out, which was just about a 3-minute. It was just a 3-minute slideshow of bad accents, and that's exactly what I wanted. So, good job, Avalanche.
I don't particularly care for Just Cause.
Wait. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just bad accents.
And that's exactly what I wanted, so...
Why? It has to be deliberate.
Oh,
It's the exact same thing in Just Cause 2. It's just bad accents everywhere.
Hello, I am Bolo Santosi, leader of the Reapers.
The Reapers will... I can't even...
Thank you, Scorpio. I thank you for your service to the Reapers.
Those goddamn politicians.
And the Scorpio, we thank you for helping the Ular boys. We must keep the foreign scum out of Panau.
I want to.
Am I playing the game right now? That was spot on.
Yeah.
I want to mention that when when Reedy says he wants to keep the foreign scum out, he doesn't actually mean that. He's doing an impression of someone from Just Cause.
Well, I said the foreign scum out of Panau, which is a fictional island, so, you know, there's kind of that factor.
God damn it. Can we just have an extra episode where you just do those accents?
Yeah, instead of terrible Pan-Asian accents, it is now terrible Pan-European accents.
Yeah.
With a character named Mario.
They definitely made those accents worse.
They do kind of realize that you can't make... You can't name a video game character Mario.
Yeah.
In any context.
Well,
you just can't do it.
Unless it's satire.
Well, he's not fat. He's not a plumber. So, no, he's just a normal Mediterranean dude named Mario with a shitty Italian accent.
With a shitty Italian accent, of course.
It's like, hey, hello, Rico. How are you?
It's me.
I don't know if I befriended or made an enemy of some Italian guy from fifth year the other day, whose name is Mario, and because I asked him if he had a brother called Luigi.
Thank you so much.
You made an enemy of him. Also, that's a really, really shitty joke.
That was the idea. I didn't particularly care one way or the other.
What was I saying anyway? And also Rico, I assumed in Just Cause 2 that Rico was Mexican because, the surname Rodriguez and he had a Spanish accent.
Yeah.
But now he has a completely different voice actor, a completely different look, and apparently he's from the central Mediterranean.
Are you sure it's even the same character?
It is. It's the same name.
It is the same.
His same friend, who also looks completely different and has a different voice actor.
Oh God, it's the stereotypical American. He's back.
Yeah. No, but he looks completely different and has a different voice now.
Oh, go.
I don't know.
Oil.
It's a crazy, weird game. So, like, in Just Cause 1, he looked kind of like a shitty Che Guevara. Then in Just Cause 2, he looked kind of like Sly Stallone. And now in Just Cause 3, he looks like a fat Italian man who happens to be Spider-Man and a flying squirrel.
Oh God, Reedy, you're right.
Yeah.
The TRT radio website does have lorem ipsum on it.
I know it does.
What's that?
No, lorem ipsum is just typical placeholder text.
Yeah, when you're making a website.
Yeah, you just put it in there to see how something would look.
Text.
And then you take it out.
They didn't bother putting in actual text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Discover
There's actually many much better alternatives to lorem ipsum.
It's like when Kevin made that video of our race and ground zeros and he left the base text for the fucking credit.
No, I didn't.
And we watched it.
We can't watch it. It's like, didn't you delete all that shit?
Yeah.
I swear to God. But, I'm very excited for Just Cause 3. going to be great.
Imagine.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Because it seems to take every one of the few problems I had with Just Cause 2 and fix them. And there are very few sequels I can think of that have done that.
4.
What? Infinite C4.
No.
Whew, it's beautiful. I'm going to make my PS4 catch fire. It'll just. They're gonna have to put a limit on the C4, like how many you can have on screen at once. On the other hand, I really hope they don't.
Just put hundreds upon hundreds of them.
If they do put it on PC, it will be taken. The first mod released will be taking off the limiter.
The limit on the C4. Oh my god.
It'll be the first.
And then
thing
we're going to be watching some good old-fashioned customization video.
Yeah. Actually, you can do
the fat thing.
You can do some pretty fun stuff with C4 in MGS5. So I think if you okay, if you get a Jeep, okay, and in front of it you put
Jeep, yeah, I know the Fulton bombs.
No, one C4 at the front, then 3 C4s at the back. Then you drive the Jeep onto it. Then you detonate the C4. The Jeep will go flying. It's great. Like it'll go way up in the sky and fucking topple over. It's amazing. And speaking of live, nice segue.
I don't get it. I don't have anything to get for this.
Kojima has gone on vacation from
I fucking forgot. Oh god.
The story is Hideo Kojima, of course.
Yes, lost. And those pictures of his retirement party are completely fake.
He left Konami and he was given a party and everything. And immediately after this news had surfaced, Konami put out a statement saying that he was on vacation.
Well, actually, there's a thing. As in, there is a possibility that both things could be true. Because there's like a Japanese custom that, like, if you're getting fired or you're leaving soon, you use up all your holidays.
Kevin, I don't think.
Well, then he's still leaving.
Yeah. But Konami isn't entirely true.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah, Kevin, I don't. Yeah, Konami without saying that he can't leave.
Still, you gotta keep the fuck Konami circle jerk going, yeah?
Yeah, everyone. And not.
Speaking of Konami,
if we ever put the Konami code in our game, in a game that if we ever make, the Konami code has to make a screen of fuck Konami hashtag.
On the topic of fuck Konami, apparently Platinum Games would very much like to make Metal Gear Rising 2. Unfortunately, Konami would not very much like to make Metal Gear Rising 2.
Oh,
they want to make Metal Gear Pachinko.
Why don't we just like buy a or maybe
Pachinko Jack, the DNA of Konami. No, sorry.
Have the Pachinko.
Metal Gears.
It's a whole different game from
Silent Hill is a myth. Metal Gear is a joke. Konami. Konami is controlled by something far greater. Pachinko. The DNA of the Japanese arcade. I don't know. I don't know where
and then every time you win, it's like, brother. Oh.
That isn't what I was going for. I was going for Monsoon from Metal Gear Rising. You fucking little shit.
I haven't gotten to Rising yet.
Rising is something that I feel you need to play rather than to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually get it on Mac. Let me check. How much is it?
I didn't think it was on Mac. I thought it was just
Windows. It's on the Mac App Store. I remember seeing it because it was on sale last year.
Oh, great. It's really good.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is 30 euro.
It's just so much fun.
30 euro. And
worth it.
And it's 25 gigs.
Worth it.
What? Wait, reminds me, how big was 35? Jeez.
What?
Well, I don't... Wait, 25 gigs?
Yeah.
I don't think the PS3 version was that big.
It was. I downloaded it.
Oh. 25 gigs?
It was like 23 or something. PC must have had higher res textures or something.
PC
For an extra-
Matters.
But one thing I don't get is just why the flying hell is like being.
I'm not even kidding. This is
today,
one of the promotional pictures.
Oh, what?
Is it the one where?
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
That's not the box.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. And
Fucking.
then there's another one of
Consider
writing.
kids.
Just like the good old days after 9/11.
Wait, what?
You'll see.
I'm not sure I want
Oh,
to.
you.
It's a fantastic, wonderful game. I think it is like you know how like with cars torque is measured per pound, like
Yeah.
for how big it is.
Yeah, I did junior cert engineering really. I know how to
Yeah. Wait, you had engineering?
Yeah,
Fuck's
well,
sake.
metalwork, you know. Same
Oh, we don't even have that.
God, your school sucks.
Yeah,
From Navan, what do you expect?
but
Really,
basically,
really,
I think
just
per line of dialogue, MGR is the most quotable Metal Gear game.
oh, definitely. I just wish I remembered more.
Because it's 4 hours long, and I can probably quote about half of it off the top of my head. That may have something to do with how I've played through it about 6 times.
Oh, I played through it twice. It is just a 3-hour long game.
Yeah, it's 4. I've beaten it in 2 hours. It's
Yeah.
magical.
I never planned on speedrunning them.
It's magical. It's wonderful.
I'm not even
It's
kidding.
spectacular.
On the Mac App Store, the Tinder app is the most paid app.
Wait, it costs money?
What?
Yeah, it's €2.
Why the fuck would you pay to
Why?
have Tinder?
I don't know.
Sure. Well, being willing to pay for Tinder is, like, that's rock bottom, you know?
Yes, that's just sad.
Oh, and it's not even real Tinder. It's just the chatting function.
Of course. Of course. Ridiculous.
The first line of the description is, in all caps, we have fixed the login/loading matches bug. If you are still having trouble after the update, click on File, Clear Cache in the menu. Please email us any bug
Yes, they
fixes
tend
so
to put
we can
update
make
in
the app.
the description, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
maybe
nothing
not
out of
in
the
all
ordinary, Kevin.
caps. Also, there's a change log.
Pretty commonly, yeah.
There's a change log feature.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine you two would be very willing to, well, basically the joke.
Shut up, Christian. Just shut your goddamn mouth right now.
Yeah, you know I can when my jokes actually gets a reaction.
Shut up.
Christian, you can't.
It wasn't a
Christian,
joke. I'm just telling you to shut up before you make it.
Christian, you can't be like, oh no, she's not my girlfriend, she's my friend, for like 2 months, and then turn around and be like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah. You know?
Well, you can, but
Fuck
you
you, man.
Kevin, I need to ask you a very serious question right now. I need to ask you a very... Kevin, you know what that question is?
Is it, do you have a girlfriend?
What?
What did you expect?
Does his pillow count?
What was the what was the question? I wasn't listening.
Kevin Smith 2015. What was the question? I wasn't listening.
That's the title of my biography.
What you were angry about?
The title, I haven't thought up a title of my biography because I'm not vain enough to think about having a biography. You know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't give a
I'm
shit.
constantly thinking of what I'm going to write about what's currently happening in my biography.
Great. Then why don't you just write it now?
No,
A fucking
not you.
4,000-page epic. I call it A Lifetime with Kevin Smith.
Yes, beyond just evening.
It's genius. You might, if you do get famous, you'll probably have to make a stage name because, you know,
Yeah.
Kevin Smith's kind of taken.
You need to
Yeah.
trademark yourself, Kevin.
Some 12-year-old came up to me and was like, "If you do get it, don't say your name is Kevin Smith because everyone will hate you for ruining Man of Steel."
Kevin Smith had nothing to do with Man of Steel.
I know, that's what I told him.
Kevin Smith did nearly make a Superman movie like 6 times or whatever. He also nearly made a Batman movie.
Wait,
He had some terrible Batman comics. But he had a decent Batman podcast, so, you know, the community forgives him or whatever.
Speaking of podcasts, why don't we get actually, you know what? I think I'll save that joke for later.
Okay.
Unless you bring up the radio show now.
No, that's Christian's autobiography. How about actually, no, I'm going to save the joke for later. It's a Christian Broderick story.
Yeah, it's the name of a sex tape.
What's your first reading? All right, you gotta do it. You gotta put this here. What the fuck? Where are you going? Where are you going? Get the fuck back.
What?
Okay, so we have the title of my biography and we have the title of Christian's, but now we have to come up with one for a readie.
No, we have to come up with two. It's where are you going? Come back. Please come back. I have no one else.
That's a bit of a long title for a biography, Christian.
Yeah. How about?
No, I think the best one would just be hello with a question mark.
Hello. No breathing sound effect.
I just yeah.
Hold on.
What?
69 awful and awesome biography titles.
Wonderful.
What?
So we're just reading clickbait on this now.
What?
We're just reading BuzzFeed articles.
It's not actually BuzzFeed.
Oh, can we talk about Ellen DeGeneres texting?
The Why Not 100.
But no, actually no. I'd call it Sean and on.
You stay at the hotel.
Because no, autobiographies have to be terrible puns with your name. Yeah,
Well,
they have to be.
Mine's a
You
religion.
don't get one, Christian. Neither does Kevin, really. But if you can find one, you go.
Well, there's one here. Billionaire, entrepreneur, international spy, island owner, world leader, global explorer, astronaut, compulsive liar.
Was this Kim Jong-un's? Yeah, Kim Jong-un has probably said he's done most of those things. I was going to look at what Kim Jong-un says he's done.
I wore cute underwear for
What
nothing.
does Kim Jong-un claim to have done?
Lead this country into prosperity.
He has claimed to have cured AIDS, Ebola, SARS, and MERS with a miracle drug. With the one drug.
It's made solely from his secretion.
How to lose friends and alienate people.
Kim Jong-un was a child prodigy who could drive at the age of 3.
Yeah, but wouldn't that require being able to reach the pedals? And Kim Jong-un,
Yes, and apparently
Kim Jong-un
in
can't
a
reach
real
the pedals now.
in a real fact about in a real thing about Kim Jong-un, apparently a North Korean defector claims that he has about 10 years before, a decade at most before... One minute, a second. It's loading. I assume this is something to do with horrible heart disease. Because, he's really fat. Yeah, a decade at most because it crumbles, presumably because he has a dreadful heart attack.
Do
you remember there was a point last year where he disappeared for about, 3 weeks, and his younger sister was in charge of the country.
Wait, what?
His 17-year-old sister was in charge of the country for, 3 weeks.
What kind of nepotism is that?
And that was during the,
A war
and that
or
was
something?
during peace talks with South Korea, so it was assumed that maybe things... But no, he reappeared. The rumor around that time was that he had broken his legs under his own weight.
That's what is he playing some Game News shit there?
Oh no, these facts are true. I didn't want true facts. I wanted fake facts.
These are too true.
Kim Jong-un claims to have found a unicorn den in North Korea.
What?
He claims to have found a unicorn den.
A unicorn den.
A unicorn den.
What are they, badgers?
I don't know. Also, North Korea, fun fact, has 28 government-approved hairstyles for men and women.
Government approved.
But yeah, we all know where best Korea is, and that is the one with
Yes.
true glorious leader. So
Hey. Sexy lady.
and their wonderful spreader, Triple Q. Praise be.
Yeah.
Praise be. Praise be. Praise be.
What was that tweet he said about?
Oh, have you seen
He had a heart attack. He died. And guess he died.
Apparently, Kim Jong-un executed his ex-girlfriend and several other... Okay. So Kim Jong-un has had an ex-lover, a North Korean pop star, executed for making pornography.
Why?
Because, I don't know.
Kim Jong-un?
Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, you see, we're making clean Organized Nonsense Podcast episode. Definitely.
Well, we could probably get away with just talking about Kim Jong-un, Just leave out that one. More about how he fed his uncle to dogs. We could get away with that. What else? But yeah, I just long for the true day when both... So yeah, a true union of the Koreas, led by the greatest son of Korea. You know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna find out Psy's real name. I should have found that out before I made that joke, but whatever.
My business teacher actually used to live in South Korea.
Cool. Fun fact. Psy's birthday is New Year's Eve. And he's 1.7 meters tall. Park Jae-sung.
That's underwhelming.
Yep. He has had several songs that are not Gangnam Style or Gentleman. But who cares about that?
Yeah, who gives a fucking shit? It's not Gangnam Style.
I mean, there is Hangover. But Hangover sucks.
Yeah, is that the one you did with Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
predict it really.
Sucks.
So,
But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, because you got Korea, and you got the other Korea, and you got the one with the big fat,
are we just being racist this episode?
and you got the big fat adorable
let's
evil
move
man.
away from being racist against North Korea.
Racist.
I'm not being racist. It's North Korea.
Yeah,
It's fine if it's North Korea.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is. And it's one person we're being mean to. But that's because we don't know anyone else North Korean because he doesn't let us. Like, I always found it odd how, like, North Korea is, like, it's really cut off from the rest of the world and pop culture and all that. But they come to the Olympics.
Wait,
They're allowed to come to the Olympics. I'm amazed they're allowed to come to the Olympics. You know, because of all that.
Why wouldn't you be allowed?
Christian, are you actually going to ask that question?
What did he ask?
I don't know why.
There's a lot of weird stuff over there in Korea.
North
See, we didn't talk
Korea.
about Japan this episode. We talked about Korea instead.
I'm waiting for Christian to go. They're basically the same thing.
They really aren't.
I'm aware they're not, but Christian doesn't.
And tune in next week where we talk China. So basically, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna stop now.
Fucking hell. We're just racist for 45
We're not.
minutes.
It's not racism to talk about another country. It isn't. That's a fact. It's not racist to just talk about the country. Unless it's America, of course, in which case you're an unpatriotic fucking dog. Go back to your commie mother. Go back to your commie motherland, you fucking bastard.
God, you're starting to sound like the fucking guy who Just Cause 2. You're not a real American unless you kill some communists.
Yeah.
What?
But America's pretty crazy. Yeah. I couldn't live in America. I'm just gonna say I could not live in America. Yeah, you got earthquakes.
Yeah, or if you get,
can't
or if you get shot.
You can't walk down the street without being shot. Everyone's so... They talk to each other and they make eye contact on public transport. It's disgusting. Ugh.
It's like holding hands with everyone.
Oh, yeah. Like, they all shout. And they're all so loud. When they're sober. They're loud when they're sober. It just doesn't make sense. It's disgusting to me. And, like, they all wear shorts. You ever notice that?
Do you not wear shorts?
No. I have hairy
Why would
legs. I don't want people to wear... See, we live in Ireland.
I have
You know?
surprisingly not
Yeah,
hairy
you would die if you were to.
I have big hairy legs and we live in Ireland. There is no need
Christian is
to
just
ever wear shorts.
Christian is essentially just a mass of hair.
Great.
I am Big Boss.
Big Boss doesn't have very, very much hair at all. You know? And in Peace Walker he doesn't have... I mean, I can't speak to his legs, but...
Have you seen those cuts? He's hairy everywhere.
Yeah, he isn't the Phantom Pain, but that's because, 9 years of not being shaved will do that to a person.
But he didn't exactly do a good job of unshaving it.
Well,
I mean, not...
he doesn't have the time, Christian. He only has the time to... Look, it was shave his chest or arrange his ponytail. He went for the ponytail. Okay?
Yeah, it's that same person.
And he has to get up in the morning and he has to shine his horn, Why do you always think it's so immaculate?
But what happens when it gets bigger?
He has to shine more of it.
To keep in mind,
So-
people, we're talking about an actual horn, not something else.
Yes. God, Kevin.
Wait a second.
Ever think about anything? You're the one trying to work for a children's radio station. We're talking about a literal shrapnel horn.
I was aware of that.
Yeah. But, you know, you're the one doing this shit, you know? We'd be fine. We just have to stop swearing, however hard that is. No, let's do the rest of the podcast without swearing. Let's. Fuck, I can't do this. That joke wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
Huh?
Oh,
What are
well.
you talking about? What are you talking about? Last I heard, you were mocking Kevin for being on a children's radio show. Oh, by the way, did we talk about that?
Kevin?
Kevin?
What?
Okay.
Kevin?
So did everyone miss my joke? Okay.
I did miss your joke. What was your joke?
I was like, okay, you know, Kevin, we'll have to not. We can just not swear and we'll be fine. I was like, I'll do the rest of the podcast without swearing, and then I stayed silent for like half a minute, and I was like,
no, it's impossible. We can't do it.
Yeah,
No.
let's try.
I can't fucking do it, John. I can't either. I could recite that scene, but I won't. I shouldn't. Alright, how much time do we have left?
Well,
10
we can
minutes.
leave now, I think.
10 minutes.
We could, yeah, but I want 45 minutes. And, yeah, that's the thing. Kevin's pitching something to people.
Yeah.
It probably
I
won't
think
happen
it's
now,
masturbating.
so whatever.
What?
I'm saying that you're pitching things to people, but they probably won't happen though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin.
Nothing's going to
let's be
change.
honest. Let's be
3
honest.
viewers.
Let's
What?
be honest. Who wants to put me on national radio?
This guy, evidently, he gave you his email.
Yeah.
I think the question is, who doesn't want to put me on national radio? The labour laws, that's who.
I don't get this
Swear to
labour
God.
law joke.
Yeah. It's pesky labour laws, yeah? They're the only reason I can't afford games.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Okay, explain this labour law joke.
What? You can't work till you're 15.
You're not 15?
I'm not.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You're in third year, aren't you?
Yeah, but you can't work till you're 15, but most places won't take you unless you're at least 16.
Oh, brilliant. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so, like,
15 as well. I
found 3 places that I'd be interested in working in that are taking jobs, and I'm just waiting till I turn 16.
Wonderful. There goes my dossing in the cinema idea. I do my work, but at the same time, I really wouldn't. You know, they're opening up a new show, I think.
I'm
Hopefully it's
thinking
not
of I'm
as
thinking of
bad as the current one.
I'm thinking of trying to work in Harvey Norman, so I can tell people why they're wrong for wanting to buy a Surface.
Oh boy. Stop, Kev. I don't think I've been in a Harvey Norman in years.
There's one like 5 minutes away from me.
Okay. I just know them for their radio ads, which are annoying as shit after 6 years of them. No, I'd say about at least 10 years at this stage. It gets painful. Painful. But, yeah. Kevin's gonna pitch some stuff, but they won't go through. Nothing's happening to our 3 viewers, so we'll be fine.
I'm back.
Did you have to let off a particularly bad fart first?
What?
It's the only fart joke you're ever getting on this show. Savor it.
Yeah, okay.
Listen back to the episode. You'll get it.
I
You do that anyway. I don't think I've ever listened to an episode of the show.
Neither have I.
Well, you have to edit them. Christian does. Christian sits there in his bed late at night.
And I cry every time.
Yeah, but what part is crying? What part is crying, though?
Go fuck yourself.
And on that note, I think we should end.
Yeah,
Because,
that's good.
I have a copy of Bayonetta waiting for me.
Oh yeah, and guess what part of you is going to be crying? Then.
Goodbye, people. Goodbye.
Christian, now.